Hey guys, it's Adrian, also known as the Final Boss, and I'm coming to you guys with a session of Hunt for Evolve with playing as Goliath. So this is kind of my tips and tricks. This game has been out for 2 months now, and I just want to show you guys my 2 cents on how to play it. And so you're going to see me go ahead and pick Tune to Charge, One to Fire Breath, and Ability Cooldown for my starting build. The reason I pick ability cooldown is I think it's by far the best perk, and you can use it in almost any game mode on this because just cycling through your abilities extremely quickly is really good. I picked Fire Breath to help me consume and kill wildlife from a safe distance, and Charge I think is by far Goliath's best skill because you can use it as a defensive and offensive ability. Charge can be used to run away from hunters and also close in on them, so it is by far, in my personal opinion, his best skill. So you're going to see me here and start by opening up the map. What I like to do is look at the route that I can take without making any turns, so I can take a straight shot, because it's a good way to get as much distance from the starting area as possible. You can see me stealth here by the river. Water actually doesn't leave footprints, and so this way it kind of looks like I'm actually not over here because my footprints won't appear. Also, I'm not playing against Maggie that has Daisy, so my scent isn't a problem either. So you can see me just use some Fire Breath and Charge to kill these wildlife. Another thing that I like to do is spam the smell ability. It keeps a good tabs on if the hunters are next to you or behind you, and also keeps track of the easiest route to kill wildlife as well. And it doesn't hurt to just keep spamming it because there's no downside, so it's a very good way to see what's around you. And you can see me use more Fire Breath here to kill some more wildlife. I actually get really lucky here on this route I take because I run into a lot of 3-meat wildlife, so it's very easy for me in this early game to kind of grow and evolve. So yeah, just killing some more wildlife and still using that smell ability to keep tabs on the hunters, but I still don't see them near me, so I'm taking my time here to consume as much wildlife as possible, but this party of trapjaws kind of ruins my day, and so I just go ahead and leave, but it's fine because I'm ready to evolve, and right now I'm still smelling, trying to look for that spot to evolve now. And so I go ahead and take this place right behind this house. So far so good, no engagements with the hunters. The style I like to play is just keep as little engagements as possible and just finish them off at the very end. So you're going to see me here max out my Fire Breath and Charge. Again, I always max out Charge on every single one of my builds because like I said, I really think Charge is by far Goliath's best tool in this game. And Fire Breath is also extremely good against hunters because it reveals them from being cloaked and just kind of highlight where they are with Fire Breath. So I still don't see the hunters near me at all. I know they're using Abe, so I'm very aware of eating wildlife that I'm running back to, because now I'm in the midsection of the map, and I'm assuming I'm gonna get spotted here, but it's still, the tracking hasn't placed many tracking darts on this wildlife over here in this section, it seems. So I'm still running around, I still don't see them, so I'm just gonna keep feeding. And I kind of get a little bit more reckless here, seeing as that they're not near me at all, and I haven't seen them this entire match. So I'm just going to feed as much as possible here. And then I go ahead and spot this damage buff here from this wildlife, and again I don't see them near me, so I go ahead and engage. Another thing to note is as the monster you're going to want to eat the wildlife completely if it has a buff on it, so that way it doesn't allow the hunters to gain the buff as well. You really don't want that damage buff to go on the hunters at all. So again, killing more wildlife, still no signs of them, surprisingly. It is very hard for the hunters to win the game if they don't catch the monster in the mobile arena at least once before stage 3 because the monster's going to have completely full health, and the Goliath just has the most health and the most armor in the game as of now, before the behemoth comes out, so you really want to get that damage early in as possible. So again, I'm smelling here, and I saw a tracking dart whiz by me back there, but they're still not considering coming towards me. I'll go ahead and evolve here, and I was pretty sure they knew where I was, so they're going to try to take advantage of me having no armor. But I'm smelling here, and I can see them right there, and I think they're debating on whether or not to engage or just go back to the power relay. I guess they're playing it safe, but if I was them, I would have gone towards me since I just evolved and had no armor, so that would have been a pretty good mobile arena there. So they decided to go back, so that's good for me. So I decided to eat, gain some armor for the final engagement here in a little bit. And again, like I said, it's very hard for the hunters to win from this spot. Especially if the hunters take any strikes along the way from other wildlife like plants and tyrants and stuff like that. But those long leg guys are very, very dangerous, and they're very aggressive too. Their kicks do so much damage. And you're gonna see me here catch this trap around guy, off guard Abe, and their teammates are still inside the power relay. I guess they're waiting for him to come in. He should have stayed near them. But another thing to do in these engagements is when you have somebody down, try to use them as leverage, kind of as a hostage, to kind of get them to move towards him and just punish the hunters if they try to pick him up. That's another reason that Leap Smash is good. It's just some good reactionary skill to try to keep people off of things when you want to. Another thing that you'd want to do is just try to keep the pressure by cycling through your skills as much as possible. So you're going to see me here just whenever I see an ability that's off a cooldown, just press it. It's good to just keep spamming those abilities. Another thing to note is that Leap Smash plus Charge is a combo, so you can combo a Charge after a Leap Smash and it'll do significant damage. And that's going to be game. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment on what you guys want to see in the future. I'm a brand new channel, and I'm open to any suggestions that you guys make, and I'll try to make videos as much as possible. Thanks for watching.